We deep dive into one of the most powerful teachings from the Bhagavad Gita, a lesson that can change how you deal with stress, failure, ambition, and even success. Lord Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Karmanye vadikaraste ma paleshu kadachana. You have a right to perform your duty, but not to the fruits of your action. Krishna introduces the concept of Karma Yoga, the path of selfless actions. He says, you are entitled to karma, your actions, your efforts, and your intentions. But you are not entitled to the fruits, the result, the reward, and the outcome. Why? Because outcomes are shaped by many unseen forces. Not just your effort, but timing, destiny, other people's actions, nature, and divine will. Imagine this: a mighty warrior Arjuna stands on the battlefield, facing an army of his own family, mentors, and friends. His heart trembles, his hands refuse to lift his bow. He is under immense emotional, moral, and mental pressure. He does not know what to do. He questions the purpose of the battle, the morality of his actions, and the consequences of his choices. In that moment of collapse, Krishna becomes not just a charioteer but a divine guide. He offers timeless wisdom, not just for warriors but for anyone who has ever felt overwhelmed by pressure. And his first, most powerful teaching is this: do your duty and let go of the result. Pressure builds when your mind is stuck in the future. It says, will I succeed? What will they think? What if I fail? Krishna cuts through all this noise and says, your job is to act, not to obsess, not to control the future, but just act rightly. This liberates you. You no longer carry the burden of the result. You just do what is in front of you with sincerity and heartful. Think of a student before an exam. He studied well, but the fear of failure clouds his mind. Krishna would tell him, focus on the process, studying with full concentration, showing up prepared. And the grade is not yours to control, but your effort is. And a startup founder launching a product. He is anxious about market response, competition, investor pressure. Krishna's advice would be, work with dedication, make decisions with integrity, but don't let fear of failure freeze you. The outcome will unfold as it must. And professional facing a layoff. Imagine someone receives a layoff notice after years of loyal service. Confusion, fear, and anger rise. Why me? They wonder. What will happen next? Krishna's voice in such a moment would be calm but firm. You do your duty with honesty. The outcome was never fully in your hands. This job was part of your journey, not the whole of it. What's lost externally must not disturb your inner self. Act again, rebuild again, and trust that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. Instead of being crushed by circumstances, these teachings help the person reclaim power over their response, turning crisis into clarity and pressure into purposeful action. Krishna is not telling us to stop caring about results. He is teaching us to stop being attached to results. Because attachment creates fear, pride, jealousy, and anxiety. But freedom from attachment creates calm, clarity, and power, even in the most high pressure situations. When you start a task, ask yourself, what is my dharma here? What is the right action? Then put your whole heart into it. focus, integrity, and presence. And as you finish, tell yourself, I have done my part, the rest is not mine. This mindset brings a quiet strength. Pressure may still come, but it no longer controls you. Do your duty sincerely and wholeheartedly. Detach from the result. Don't fear failure or crave success. Pressure decreases when you stop living in the future and return to the present. This is the essence of Karma Yoga, the yoga of action with freedom.